Who is that, Angie, that he sent the flowers to?
That's the neighbor that I was talking about. Yeah, it's in my mind, right?
Listen, you said you wanted to spice some things up, and that's what I'm trying to do for you.
What?
You're trying to do what?
She wanted to have a threesome.
Why do you think that's something I would want to do?
Okay, you guys remember that one. That was the War of the Roses that happened, and you guys remember the guy had the stupid excuse as to why he sent flowers to the neighbor. Well, this morning on the show, we're going to give you an update, twofold. One is an update of what happened after we made the initial phone call, and then the other is going to be an update to right now, and is this couple still together?
Catching cheaters. For the Roses on Mojo in the morning.
When we made the first call, and Shannon asked where he wanted to send a dozen roses to, he sent them to the neighbor. We gave it a little bit of time, but we checked in with Angie because we wanted to make sure that she was okay. We do that with all of our War of the Roses. And Angie had told us a little bit of details on what was going on in their marriage. Matter of fact, he actually left the house. Angie, will you tell everybody where he's been staying since the War of the Roses in our initial phone call to him?
Yeah, so he's been staying in a hotel this week.
And so he's been there because you kicked him out of the house?
No, actually, he left. He blames me, still mad at me, and saying he's not coming back until he forgives me.
So he's playing victim to this whole thing?
Exactly.
How are you feeling? Like, are you okay with this? Are you upset about this?
I'm very confused right now. I'm conflicted. We do have a child together. I just want to know what's going on.
Would you accept him back?
At this point, I'm not sure. I would like to think that we have a good foundation for that, but I don't know. I don't know where his mind is.
I always think it's a bad idea when one of the people moves out of the house, just because it not only looks bad, but it also can be bad.
A divorce attorney will tell you do not do that.
And in this case here, it didn't seem right because he was going to a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And what we decided then after the fact was, because a lot of people thought we should have done the first time around a three-way call between the husband and the neighbor, we decided that we were going to check up and see what he is doing while he is away from home and what kind of relationship he has with this neighbor. We're going to do we're going to do the three-way call here right now.
I got bumps, y'all.
Okay.
Oh my
Angie,
God.
we just want to see what's going on between them. So we're going to do a three-way
It better
call
be good.
and just see how they are communicating with each other. We've tried multiple times to be able to get them to answer the phone at the same time, and it hasn't been working really well for us. So we're going to try it one more time, and you can mute your phone.
Okay.
I feel like I'm about to cry.
Hello?
I'm missing Clarissa Jenkins.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey. What's up?
Do you want something from CVS?
No, I'm good. Is that why you called?
They together. Fuck no!
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
I'm really crying. I'm for real crying.
So he left the house, and he's doing obviously something with her. Angie, have you seen her in your neighborhood?
No, I actually haven't.
So there hasn't been any interaction between the two of you guys face to face since we made our initial phone call and did War of the Roses?
No, there has been absolutely no contact at all.
Do you know where he is right now? Because it sounds like they're together or at least meeting up.
I don't know where he is. I know that he is staying at a hotel. I don't, but you know, he could be there now. I don't know. I'm not sure.
This is sad. Like, really.
We should have
sad.
you call him now
This
and just see what is going on and where exactly he is. Does he take your phone calls when you call him?
We've been texting mostly about our daughter, but we have had limited conversations on the phone, so I think he might.
All right, do us a favor because it will be suspicious if we call. I want you to call from your phone and then just merge our calls together on your phone.
All right, okay.
We'll wait for her to do that.
This is a cold world.
Hey.
No.
What's up?
Nothing. I just wanted to talk. Where are you?
I'm at the store. Do you need something?
You're at the store?
Good
No.
one, fella.
I
Dirty.
have a quick question, though. I haven't seen Gina around. Is she staying with you, or is she with you right now?
What? You're being crazy.
I mean, I'm not that crazy. I think I
We
have the
the
right to ask
psychos.
that.
Us women be psychos, though.
I'm
Nah.
going to ask you if you want something from the store. I don't know what Gina has anything to do with this.
Because you asked her if she wants some too.
It
Fuck
has
outta
anything
here.
to do with this. Is she with you right now?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with this whole situation.
Leave him. Leave him.
That was what happened almost 2 weeks after we made the initial call. We did a three-way call with him and the neighbor. Then we did the call with him and Angie. And Jonathan obviously doesn't seem like he's being very honest about what's going on and what's happening in his life and his intentions. Well, it all turns to this.
Don't miss this.
When we come back here next, months after the initial first call, busting a cheater that is messing around with his neighbor, we find out what is happening to this couple. Are they still together? And what was the final straw? Coming up next here on the Mojo in the Morning Show,
It has everything to do with this. Is she with you right now?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with this whole situation.
Now, that was a while back. Okay, so War of the Roses update right now. We're doing a follow-up. And it gets a little interesting. We're going to give you a chance to hear us make the sausage, so to speak. When we do a War of the Roses, it sometimes is, months before it gets to air. And this was one of those ones. And last week, you heard on the show us do a War of the Roses where we called that guy, Jonathan, who's a married man, married to Angie, and she suspected was cheating with their neighbor.
I missed that part.
He sent the flowers to the neighbor, and then his excuse was he was going to bring a third person into their relationship because that was something that Angie wanted, which, by the way, she claimed she never said. Well, they have their issues. He moves out of the house and moves into a hotel and is spending time in a hotel, and we're following up with Angie to make sure that she's okay and make sure that, if she needs anything, we're going to be here for her because
What's his name?
we had just kind of blew up their marriage, so to speak, with this War of the Roses. And we find out that she's suspecting that he's still doing something because he's now living in a hotel because he turned it on her saying he felt violated by us doing the phone call. We then make a phone call to him and to this neighbor and do a three-way call like we've done before on the show. And I don't know what we heard. We heard that they obviously still have a relationship. I don't know if there's...
100%.
Right. I don't know. We didn't hear anything salacious other than they talked to each other about going to the store. She knows where he's at and stuff. And then have, Angie call back. Well, this morning on the Mojo in the Morning Show, take us to today. We are going to get Angie on the phone to find out exactly where they stand in their relationship. Guys, say hello to Angie, everybody. Angie, what's going on, Angie?
What's
Hi.
up?
God, that is so weird hearing myself.
This has been a weird
bet.
time for you.
It's tough.
I
It's
appreciate
hard
you
to
coming
talk about
back,
that.
and listeners always want to know
We do appreciate
how everybody
you,
is
Angie.
doing. And things have not been great.
You strong.
No, not
You
at
got
all.
it. I already know.
Will you
Without
let us
knowing.
ask you a few questions, but we won't get too much into it because I know that you guys are going through it.
Call me,
You guys are going
Angie.
through the
We
process
can
of,
talk about it.
has anybody filed or have you filed?
So yeah, we're going through the whole process now. It makes
I
it
wanna
more
be your
complicated
friend 'cause
you know,
you
we do have a
bad.
daughter, but I'm talking to someone. I
strong.
know he has his own representation, so
Will
Yeah.
Will you file or how will that work? I mean,
to be honest, I'm going to file because he's been draining money out of my account.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Yeah.
Now, God, and I hate to ask you this question, but
No.
have you had any
If anything,
sort of
you should take
interaction
from
with
him.
Gina since?
Oh, yeah, we had a nice interaction.
A nice one, huh? A nice one. Okay,
Am I allowed to
Angie.
say on the radio?
go ahead.
Say it.
Oh yeah, we have had 2 interactions, and I went the off on her.
Hey, as you should.
Which is understandable. I mean,
As you
for
should.
what just happened.
mean, it's a
What's
lot
going
of
on
his girl, too.
she's married.
But he gets
What's going on in her marriage?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, you got your own
She's
stuff to worry
married,
about.
too? Oh my God.
Yeah.
When we don't ever get a chance to bring this to the air as much as we'd like to, but when you hear us play back your War of the Roses, you know, and then you get a chance to like hear from people, what has the reaction been from friends and family members after you've been on with us?
I've been getting mixed emotions from it, but it's, you know, it brought everything to light, so I can't not be happy about that.
That part.
I mean,
It's
I will
real.
tell you that I give you a
real.
lot of credit that you wanted to actually initially stay in this relationship and just, you know, try to fight for this. Has your neighbor Gina been around your daughter at all?
No, not at all.
What would you do if you found out she was?
Yeah. It would not be good for her.
We're not ready
Man,
for that.
I by the way, think that she's got a lot of strength to be able to even continue to talk about what's going on after knowing what she got to hear twice. And also to know that now she's got to try to figure out what's going to happen for the rest of her life after that. War of the Roses follow up here on the Mojo in the Morning Show. Jordan, are you there?
Yeah, so a couple different things.
Okay.
I think the neighbor is living with him at the hotel,
Because they
and the
both
only reason I say that
cheated.
is because he talks to her like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna be home soon. Do you want me to pick anything up? It's like,
Jordan,
It was
then,
nice. I got that vibe too.
yeah, okay.
Like
So
they had just seen
he's
each
not
other and they
li-
were about to see each other again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not lying to either of them. He's at the store, but he's going to a hotel, and obviously she can't be at her house because they're neighbors, and the wife will see it, so she's living with him
You know what's funny
at
is
the
that
hotel.
when we did that three-way call, the second time that we called and did the three-way call, it was amazing how he was talking to both the neighbor and his wife in a similar type of a tone, where it was like, you want anything from the store? I'm like thinking he's like so calm.
Same.
You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you want anything from the store at all? It's like, what?
That's
like,
when I got the
how do you
bumps.
just you just say
Both of
that
them.
to your wife after you just said that to the girl that you're obviously having some kind of a relationship with? What was your second thing,
That's
Jordan?
what I thought. No, that's exactly what I was saying, because it's like, this guy sounds, this is like what I talked to my wife about. It's like, hey, I'm at the store, you want anything? No, I'll see you in a couple minutes when you get home.
Yeah.
Or in this case, when we get back to the hotel. Because obviously,
Which shows you, by the way, that
her house,
even affair relationships turn boring after a while, like marriages, right? they lose their spice.
they're already at the,
Yeah.
in the, you know, what do you want?
CVS is not very exciting when it comes to going out and doing shopping.
Not really.
Whatever.
Thanks, Jordan. I appreciate your phone call. What's up?
Mojo. You get anything
Darren,
and
what's
everything
going
you
on?
want from
Hi.
there.
Hi,
I don't
good
know
morning,
CVS
Mojo. How are you?
We're doing okay. What's
More
going on?
Family Dollar.
Awesome.
But
Just wanted
whatever.
to say, first time callers, love the show.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, just wanted to say I love the follow-up to the Or the Roses that you just did.
So should we do this more often? Because it
Yes,
is something that we
yes,
try to
yes,
get updates
yes,
for our
I
own
gotta go
personal.
think, though, but I love
and, you know,
y'all.
we do
Bye.
have updates.